This morning, I dropped Cody off at the field trailer. That way he can go ahead and head out to the field and start servicing. I came back to the farmer's farm and picked up my header trailer because the field that we're on right now, we have like 30 acres left, and that is the last field that we're going to be doing for this farmer. The farmer that we're currently cutting for has 2 combines, and the weather is good enough that they can finish without our help, which obviously as custom harvesters, we want to help as much as possible because we have, you know, this much window to make money all year long. But whenever the farmer has his own combines, you know, they're not as in need for you as they would be if they didn't have combines. You're a goober. Well, I smeared some grease on the combine and headers, and we're kind of doing some little nitpicking stuff this morning. Like this thing is supposed to have a keeper right here, and this whole piece keeps on falling off. Like new. There you go. Oh my gosh, it's hot in here. Maybe facing east at night isn't a good idea. It always heats up the cab. Well, Dibs, are you ready to go cut some wheat? We don't have that much wheat to cut. We have like 35 acres. Also, Mom was telling me whenever we get done with these 35 acres, I think, we're gonna go back to the first farmer that we cut for in North Dakota and go to their field, although I don't think they're going to be trying it today. So we're just going to go park with their 4 combines, and then I guess we'll try it tomorrow. You know that moment when you pull up to your row and try to kick the separator on, but your bin extensions aren't folded out? And you kind of look like a goober? Yeah, that's what I just did. It was almost cool, believe me. It also looks like we have some mountain climbing to do. The camera does no justice to that, but you know whenever they don't plant the top, that it's pretty steep. Also, I know that most of my viewers are kind of the older generation that used to run on a custom harvesting crew. So y'all should drop down in the comments and kind of share one of your favorite moments about custom harvesting that you experienced. Or if you want to join a custom harvesting crew, maybe comment why you want to join a custom harvesting crew. Whether that's travel, or just being in a combine by yourself all summer, or getting to see the landscape. There's tons of things why people join a custom harvesting crew, and I'm curious on why you would want to join a custom harvesting crew. Aside working with my family, I would say scenery is probably one of my most favorite things about custom harvesting. You can kind of see the line and the stubble where the wheat turns to like 30 to 25 bushel wheat. That over there was like 65, 70. I don't know if that line over here used to be like a pasture or something like that. Also, Mom's cutting out that rock pile, and we're going downhill significantly fast. The camera never does justice, but I feel like I could stand on the windshield right now. I did a whopping 18.7 acres, and we're done for the day. I think we're going to pull off headers here and go to the next one. Well, we ended up cutting all of yesterday. Didn't record much of it though. I kind of had my mind set that we were going to cut 30 acres and that was all that I was going to record, so I was super unmotivated yesterday. But today is pretty much the exact same as yesterday. We have 29.97 acres left in this field, and then we're going to be moving back up to the other farmer. Pretty much have the exact same day today as we planned on having yesterday. I haven't opened the shield yet, but I really don't want to. I'm going to tell you why. I'm seeing hydraulic leak residue everywhere. Oh, I'm scared to open this. Huh. Looks expensive. Well, we got serviced and Dad went and looked at that pump that was leaking, and he talked to the local John Deere guy here, and he said that they do have an O-ring that goes somewhere within that pump. I don't know where, because I've never took one apart, but he said hopefully it's an O-ring that was leaking back there. Although Dad said that I can finish today and get moved further north, that way the John Deere guy doesn't have to drive so far down here. But it'll be fine to cut whatever we have left and drive further up north. Well, we thought wrong. There's hydraulic oil everywhere. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna hurry up and try to head back to the truck and take my header off, and then I guess John Deere is just gonna have to come out here, even though that's kind of a pain. Whew! Just part of the lifestyle, I suppose. Hopefully I don't run out of oil trying to get back to the truck though. Which I don't know if that pump runs like something on the separator or if it's like transmission or what. And the combine won't tell me whenever it's low on hydraulic oil until it's so low that the combine literally won't move. So that's awesome. So I don't know if it's, you know, draining all of it out or what. So we got my header pulled off, and we were trying to find where the leak is. With it running, it doesn't leak. Whenever you move the combine, it doesn't leak. But I tried to put up my extensions because I was gonna turn my separator on and see if it leaks that way, and it started like squirting out. So I don't know if it's the same, I guess, system when you unfold your extensions and when you run the separator, but I know whenever you fold the extensions out, it squirted everywhere. Like there's hydraulic oil up here, I mean all the way over on my extensions. Like there's just a massive circle of like where it sprayed. Like all this is soaking wet, that's soaking wet, that's soaking wet, all this is wet, my auger's wet, and it is that pump right there. Also, I know it's nasty, but everything is just dripping in hydraulic oil. But we're thinking the pump has a crack in it, so we're gonna need a new pump. Tafari just said that Mom also broke down. I guess we get to see what that's about.
I'm gonna leak same place you do.
Let me go look at the other one. I'll let you know here in just a minute. I'll call you back.
How much did that pump cost?
$1,650.
It's not the same place, but... Oh yeah, like that seeping right here is from the cap up there.
This combine oil is running out of the gear case dipstick tube. Gear case is full. And the hydraulic reservoir is low. What does that mean? Was this thing low on oil this morning? Cody said it was full of hydraulic oil this morning.
Like 2 days ago.
And he checked the gear case 2 days ago. It was fine. Pull this dipstick out and let it run out. Oh my It is full of freaking oil. Like it's like a whale. Your hydrostat feels fine. It ain't no different. Stout goes up these hills fine.
Well, whenever it was going up, it was kind of like this, but I just thought I was just going up the incline. But whenever it was coming back down, it was fine. It was literally like it was like,
So she says when she was climbing this hill, it was surging.
It just happened just right there, right before I turned.
Well, we started out over there. Mom made it to right here and the combine wouldn't move, so we had to add hydraulic oil to it and trying to get it to the truck. We don't know what's wrong with Mom's combine. I don't know what causes all of the oil to dump into the gear case, but John Deere's out here to come look at it. John Deere's gonna come out here and take the pump off of Mom's combine, the one that is draining all of my oil on my combine, and we're gonna swap the pumps on that one. That way we can at least get one combine running, and then they're gonna have to do some extensive searching on Mom's combine to figure out the problem, because the guy at John Deere said that that could be a list of things. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here's two combines broke down. You can see the oil running down the top of it. And it pushed the dipstick out?
It's gone.
Well,
So,
there's the
anyway.
dipstick. There's the combines. The fun begins. Also, shout out to Gooseneck. They got here really fast. We always appreciate that. Well, here's a little update. We took Mom's pump and put it on my combine, and mine's ready to go. So I'm gonna go over here and finish the 21 acres that is left for this farmer, and hopefully get that wiped out. Mom's combine, on the other hand, we still don't know what's wrong with that. I'm hoping not a major breakdown, but you never know. I did take a couple of clips of the pump being pulled off, as well as the little hairline crack that was in the pump. It's probably really hard for you to see, but it's there, and I can barely see it with my own two eyes, so I'm not too sure how the camera picks it up. But anyways, we're gonna keep on cutting. Well, it is 3:30 in the afternoon, and I've done 19 acres. Not a very good day. Well, it's never a good sign to see the crane out on your combine. I wonder what's going on over there. That does not look fun or cheap. I wish we had one of these cranes though. That'd be awesome. Well, I got my header pulled off and we're headed to the next one. I did walk over to Mom's combine and talk to Dad, and they're still not 100% sure what is wrong with Mom's combine. Although the piece that they're kind of looking at that might be wrong is a little gut-wrenching on how much that thing cost. Let's just say the piece that they're looking at that might be wrong is about 5 figures. 5 figures is over $10,000 for whatever part they're looking at. But again, we don't know for sure if that is what's wrong with it. I'm just praying that that's not the case and we don't have to spend $10,000. But besides the point, again, we are going to the next field, and Cody's up front because you can't really see around a grain cart. So it's Cody in front, then it's me, and then Mom, Dad, and Tafari are behind us a good ways because Tafari had to go dump his truck. Dad just texted me and said Mom's hydro pump is junk. That was also the piece that I was hoping wasn't bad, is that $10,000 hydro pump, which is very unfortunate. But the weed is doing great. Moisture right here is 12 instant. So far the average of the field is 14, but that's because I went the other direction and it was wet, and then I turned around, so we're still kind of bringing that average down, but we'll get there. Well, whenever you're leaving a trail, there's a good sign you have a section broke, and I can actually see it, so I guess we gotta go fix that. Some days are just so humbling, you know. Gotta love it. Yep. I plugged my sickle, but there's like nothing on it, so I'm super confused. I don't know if there is something in it. The straw is like wet. It's so damp. But all I'm trying to do is get enough to load Safari, and then we'll quit for the night. I mean, that is insanely damp. Wow. Well, that might be a first. I'm pretty sure my sickle just plugged from the wheat stubble that I already cut. Never had that happen. Let's see if I dug enough out. Oh, we got a little movement. There we go. Okay, let's try this again. Well, we're on our last pass for this side of the field, and Cody already has 50,000 pounds on. So I'm gonna finish this pass, dump on Cody, and then I'll see y'all tomorrow.